IVOR the engine. Do you remember I told you how IVOR stood on the siding at Grumbly and listened to the choir? And oh, how he wished he could sing with them. He wished so much that he was quite upset, and Jones and Di were quite worried about him, and they had to take him down to the chief engineer at Pontypool Roads and have him inspected to see if there was anything wrong with him. But there was nothing wrong with him, and all they could do was to take him home, out of the big engine shed, and put him to bed in his own little shed. The next morning, Jones the Steam came down over the hill as usual, opened the doors of the shed. Morning, Ivor. Lit his fire, had his cup of tea, and soon they were out of the shed and on their way to work. Down past the signal box, and under the old road bridge, and down into Llanniog Station. There was Di Station waiting for them. Morning, Jones. Morning, Di Station. Morning, Ivor. Di, what about that little consultation we were going to have? Oh, yes, of course, I almost forgot. Come on down the office. So they went down the office. Jones said, Di, you remember I told you yesterday I had a plan to find out what it is had made Ivor upset. Well, I'll tell you what I thought. Ivor came over upset in the siding at Grumbly the day before yesterday at 5 o'clock. So what we ought to do is to put him down there this afternoon at 5 o'clock and see what happened. Oh, yes. Yes, that's an idea. We could do that. Well, I'll tell you what I did. I telephoned. Yes, I telephoned Grumbly Gasworks, and I said you've got to take a truckload of Blackstone coal this afternoon instead of Thursday on account of urgent personal reasons. Oh, what did they say to that, Di? Oh, very pleased they were, very cooperative, roared with laughter. Said they'd take 10 trucks for urgent personal reasons, if I wished, but I don't, I said. One will be enough. So there we are, you see. My, that was clever of you, Di. But I'll tell you what we'll do. You go down to Tunny Gulch, get the Blackstone coal, and deliver it to Grumbly Gasworks, and you leave Ivor on the siding at 5 o'clock this afternoon. And I'll come down on my bicycle. All right, Di, I'll do that. I'll meet you down there at 5 o'clock, then. So Jones and Ivor went off. Up the hill out of Llanniog Station. Along the top of the hill to Tunny Gulch. And it was late in the afternoon by the time they had collected the Blackstone coal and delivered it to the gasworks. And Jones backed Ivor onto the siding at the same place at the same time as he had done the day before yesterday. Just going down into the town, Ivor, get something for Evans. Oh, there you are, Di. Well, I left Ivor up on the siding, like you said, so we're all right. We'll just wait here, shall we, till the choir practice starts. There was a notice on the side. It said, the Grumbly and District Choral Society meets here every evening at 5 o'clock for practice under the direction of the choir master, Evan Evans. Application for membership invited. That's Evan Evans, my wife's uncle. Oh, is it? There's distinction for you. Listen, don't they sing lovely? Jones the Steam and Di Station stood and listened to the choir. And up on the siding, Ivor listened to the choir as well. Oh, it was lovely, he thought. Like the hills and the valleys, the trees and the gasworks, all singing together, singing their praises to the golden evening sun. And as he stood there, Ivor felt very sad, because he would have loved to have sung with them, but he couldn't speak, let alone sing. The only noise he could make was a nasty little whistle. And as he thought about it, he wept. A single dirty tear welled up in his window and fell down onto the sleepers. Look, Di, said Jones. Ivor's weeping. Oh, so he is. It must be a terrible thing to make a railway engine weep. Tell you what, Jones, you go over to him and speak to him very gentle. See if you can find out what it is upset him. Well, Ivor, I knew something had upset you, but I didn't know it was that bad. We'll try and find out what it is, shall we? Tell you what, we'll have a guessing game. I'll ask you questions, and you give 1 whistle for no and 2 whistles for yes. Well, now, let's have a think. Di, come over here and help me think, will you? Me, I can't think. Well, you'll have a try anyway. Is it just that you're tired, Ivor? Well, is it something about this place you don't like? Is it the choir practice? Well, is it anything at all to do with the choir practice? Oh, it is it? Is it you want to sing in the choir? Oh, be quiet, Ivor Bach. You'll wake up the whole town. Oh, Di, here's a strange thing. Ivor here, he wants to sing in the choir. Ivor sing in the choir? I never heard of a locomotive sing in the choir. There may be regulations. Well, look, Di, we'd better go down the town, see Evans the song, see if, well, you know, he's choir master after all. Evans, I got an applicant for membership, like it says on your notice, you know. Would you like to meet him? Well, I'd be delighted. Well, there he is, Evan Evans Bach. There's my locomotive. But, Edwin Jones, it's a locomotive. I know, and why not? Well, I don't know why not. There's no reason, really, I suppose. What voice is he? Well, come and meet him, Evan Evans. Ivor, this is Evan Evans, my wife's uncle. He is the choir master here. Well, could you ask the engine to give us a note or two? Whistle for the gentleman, Ivor, would you? Come on, don't be shy. Is that the only note? That's it, Evan Evans. Well, could we have it again then, please? Oh, I don't know, said Evans the song. I don't know at all. That's a minor half tone and very crude. We wouldn't come across a note like that more than once a year, so that even if Ivor did join the choir, there wouldn't be anything for him to do. No, you see, if that was a bass, A or A flat, we should be glad of it. But that note, ooh, well, it might do for a Chinese choir, you know, but, well, not for the Grumblian District Choral Society. Well, Ivor, you know, I wish I could help, but there it is. That's all right, Evan. We just wondered, you know. Well, gentlemen, I'll be off. Oh, well, that's it, isn't it, said Di. Well, back home, said Jones. Back to work. Come on. Di went down to fetch his bicycle. And Jones and Ivor went home. Out of the siding at Grumbly. Back over the viaduct. On the way home to Lanyard. And all the way home, Ivor felt very sad. Because he would have loved to have sung in the choir. But after all, little railway engines don't sing in the choir, do they? Pity, though. Well, that's the end of this week's story. Bye-bye.